Now that we've got the machine turned on, everything's loaded in like the spill holder on the glass plate. It means we can load in the material and get the calibrations boxed off so we can start printing as soon as possible. So let's start looking around the machine, okay? From the back of the printer, the first thing and the easiest is here is the spill holder. That's where your material is going to go. So when we take it out of the box, we're going to slide it straight onto there. And what that's then going to do is it's going to travel into the feeder, which is this white box here on the back, and you'll see it's labelled up there with the number 1. Okay? Within here, what that does is that has this tube that comes over the top and goes right the way through to the head. We call that tube the Bowden tube. And all that means is it takes the material from the feeder here to the print head just here. Okay? Once it gets into the print head, that's where all the magic starts to happen. Okay, that's where we have the hot end, so that gets up to about 250 degrees at maximum, so that's something that we need to be really careful of. And also we have some of the fans on there which are going to help us cool that material down as it starts to print. The print head is held in place by a load of different rods, which obviously move it left to right, front to back. In the base of the machine, we also have the build table, and on top of the build table is a glass plate, and that's going to help the part stick down because it gives us ultimately a really sticky base when it's heated up, but also when it cools down, it allows the parts to remove really easily as well. Coming to the front of the machine, we've then got the USB slot where all the data is going to go in that we transfer from the computer, and then we have the touchscreen interface where we can go through all the different settings, whether that's setting a print, loading materials, or any maintenance procedures that we need to handle. I have the tour of the machine, all the different key areas, so we understand what's where and what everything does within the printer.